Hello students, today we are going to discuss about lesson number 1 of maths, and that is geometrical constructions. In that we are going to start with practice set 1. Now what is practice set 1? In that the first question is that to draw a perpendicular bisector. So practice set number 1, in that question number 1, and that is what? Draw a perpendicular bisector of the given segment. Now what we have to do, my scale is big, but on your scale you have to just you have to measure the length of a segment, and that must be how much? It must be 5.3. so I am saying here, consider this is nothing but 5.3. it is 5.3. Now what you are going to do, after writing this 5.3, you are going to take a compass in your hand. By taking a compass, you are going to make an arc this way. For example, extend it as per your convenience, and after extending it, just what you have to do, you have to make an arc here, right everybody? From here you will make, and you will intersect this arc this way. Okay everybody, so what I have done, I have tried to make an arc here, and the same arc what I have done, I have tried to make this arc here, and from here I have tried to make an arc here. As you can see, two arcs are there which have intersected each other and at these 2 points. Now with the help of scale, what you have to do, you have to just connect these 2 points, one above and one below, and just extend it. So I am extending it. You also have to extend it very properly and make an arrowhead to both the sides, and it is ready. So this is a question number first answer, 5.3. This is 5.3. If you want, give the name A, B. AB is the segment which is having 5.3 as its length, and this you can call line L, which is perpendicular bisector, means which cuts the given segment at 90 degrees. This is the answer of the first question. Now let us see the second one. What is your second one? Hope so you must have understood. Your second one is to make angle bisector. Question number 2. In question number 2, here you have to make angle bisector. You have to make what? Angle bisectors. In question number 2, your first question is 105 degrees. 105 degrees. So let us start. First what I will do, I will take a base of approximate length. You can take as per your wish. I have taken it here. Okay everybody. So this is my base. And what I have done, I have made an arrowhead to one side. A dot here means a ray is there. Then what I have done, I have taken protractor in my hand. Just I have kept it here. Right everybody? By keeping it here, I want 105. So see, start counting from inside. So it comes here, 105 approximately it comes here. So my marking of 105 has come here. Now with the help of scale, I am going to keep it this way. Let me keep it here. I have kept it, and then I have made a line array. And see, this is nothing but 105 degrees. And here you can give the name angle AOB. Right everybody? So now this is your angle AOB, and its angle is 105. Temporarily I am rubbing it. Temporarily I am rubbing this 105 because I want to make angle bisector. Now what to do? You have to take compass in your hand. Take a compass, hold it properly, and make an arc here. Make an arc here. See, make an arc here, and with the same span, make an arc here. Got everybody? One arc is being made here, one is here. So you got one point here, you got one point here. Now extend it little bit. After extending, extend it more, and keep it here, and make an arc this way. This is your arc from here, and again keep it here, make an arc here, and this is it, which is here. Now if you will see, you have got a one point here which is the intersection of both the arcs. Just see here, again I am showing, this is one arc, you have made a cut here, and this is another arc. What you have done, you have made an arc here, and this is the point of intersection of both the arcs. Now what will you do? Take the scale in your hand, hold it on this point of intersection of both the arcs, and hold it here, and make a ray which is going to come here. And now this is, for example, AOB, and I am saying that here nothing means C. So ray OC is angle bisector of this big angle, which is which one? 105. Means this part is half of 105 and this is half of 105. This is called as angle bisector. Right everybody? So this was first one. Now in this question number 2, only one question is not there. Your second question is what? Question is 55 and the third one is angle 90. Angle 90. So these two I am not drawing. How I have made here? Similarly, you are going to draw 55, angle 55, its bisector, angle 90 and its bisector. You have to try this at home. Okay, hope so you must have understood this, how to draw. Now let us try to understand what is your question number 3. So let us start with question number 3, in which obtuse angle triangle is being drawn and we have to find out what angle bisector. We have to make what? Angle bisector of question number 3 in that obtuse angle. In fact, two are there. First obtuse angle, then right angle. So this is my obtuse angle triangle, and if you will see, this is more than 90. It can be like 100 degrees. It can be 100 degrees. So I have made an obtuse angle triangle. Right everybody? Now what I am going to do? I want to make angle bisector of it. So first I will bisect this angle. So it will come like this. Right everybody? I am trying to do, look here how to do it. First what I am doing, I am making an arc here and I am trying to make an arc here. Right everybody? After then I will extend it here. I will keep the point of this compass on this one and I will try to make it little bit small, okay, and I am going to make it here. So see how to make. I will make it here this way, and from here I'll try to join it. I've tried to join it. Now what I will do after doing this, see, a point has been obtained here. So this point and this point have to be joined. I have joined it and little bit I'll erect it here. So this is my angle bisector for this angle. Ready? Now I'll try for this one. For this what I'm going to do, again I'll decrease the span. I will take a certain span here. This is ready, and with the same span I will try. This is also ready. Right everybody? After then I'll increase the span. I'll keep the span here. By keeping the span, what I'm doing, I'm making one here, and with the same span I'm trying to make. First let me make a big span. Okay, the span is big one, and from here I'm going to make another span, and that is like see here. It has to be here. So where is that connectivity? Maybe somewhere here. On blackboard it is not clear. When you will do in notebook, you will get it more clear. So I am trying to join these 2 points. Okay. So here somewhere my 2 points are joined. I am going to join them here. And now this is my another angle bisector. It is not exact here, but just try to understand it is there. Now my angle bisector has to come here. Now what I am doing, again I am taking third one, and after taking the third one, what I am doing, for example, if this is the point of that angle, from here I am going to make an arc here, and I am going to erect an arc here. 2 arcs are ready. I will hold it here. By holding it here, again what I am going to do, hold it here and just make an arc here. See. So what I am doing, I am holding it here very finely and I am trying to make an arc here. And by holding it here very finely, again I am going to try to make an arc here. Right everybody? Hope so that your point comes somewhere here. Now let us see what happens. We have to connect this point this way. Okay everybody? So if I am trying to connect it, so my answer, see here, if you will see, if it is coming, it has come somewhere here. Now see, little bit problem is there because I am using blackboard. This point is not very sharp. That is why somewhere it is missing. But when you will draw 3 angle bisectors, this is 1 for this angle, this is 2nd for this angle, and this is 3rd for this angle, then the point of intersection, it must not come here. It must come here. It must be like this. See, it must be like this. Got me everybody? So it must somewhere, it must come like this. So this is the point of intersection, that is called as point of concurrence of 3 angle bisectors. So just try this at home. Now our next triangle is which one? Our next triangle is right angle triangle. So let us see right angle triangle. Right angle triangle means which triangle for which you are taking what? You are taking a 90 degree. So this is my base, right everybody? And for making 90 degrees, now what I am going to do, I am going to hold it here. Here I have held it very nicely, and here then what I have done, here by holding I have done here marking, right everybody? And with the help of this marking, now see what I have done. So now I am making it, right everybody? Sorry, it hasn't come. If I am making dot here, so let me check it again. So it has to be here, and see, if I am making this way, then it has to be 90 degrees. So now maybe it will be proper. Now see, if you will see it here, little bit inside I need to take, and this is my 90 degrees. This is my 90 degrees. And now what I am going to do, I am going to join it. So I have joined it. This is my triangle. My triangle is ready, and this is 90 degrees triangle, right angle triangle. For that, now what I will do, very easy. First see what I will do, I will make one arc here, and I will make an arc here. Over with the same span, I will make an arc here, everybody, and I will make an arc here, right everybody? So this is my arc which I have made here. Now again what I will do, I will try to make an arc here. The third one arc must be here, and it must be little bit here, right everybody? After then these two arcs I will take, and I will extend it, and from here I am going to make one arc, and from here I am going to make another arc. From these two, what I will do, I will make one arc here, ready everybody? So this is my final one arc, and with the help of this is my, if I am continuing this, somewhere it is coming, and somewhere like this it is coming. And my third one, from top to bottom, it will be like this. It is like this, and then it is like this. So if you will see, you have got 3 points. If I am extending this here, see, here somewhere one point is coming, here somewhere one point is coming, and here somewhere one point is coming. Now what I am going to do, I am going to extend it here. Let us see what happens. So when I am going to extend it somewhere like this, I am getting, when I am trying to extend it, I am getting somewhere here, right everybody? And the third one, from here it must go. So third one, when I am trying to extend it, so if you will see, it is coming this way, right everybody? So see, 1, 2 and 3, and see, this is the point of intersection, means concurrence of all the angle bisectors of a right angle triangle, this one. Now see children, everything is ready. Point of concurrence of angle bisectors of a right angle triangle we have got, but one thing has to be changed here, and that is what, here instead of obtuse we have to write right angled triangle, right everybody? So this was your question number second in third one. So in third question we have seen two sums, two construction. First one was of obtuse angle triangle, and the second one, it is of right angle triangle. Hope so you must have understood. And today let us start with the last question of practice set 1, and that is the fourth one. And the fourth one is what? Fourth one I am writing here. And what is fourth one? Again you have right angled triangle. What you have? Right angle triangle. And in this right angle triangle you have to draw, I am writing here, perpendicular and bisector. Perpendicular bisector. Now see how to draw perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means what? Like this segment is there, and when any line cuts from the center and makes, for example, if this is 8, so this will be 4, this will be 4, and this line is cutting this given segment at 90 degrees. So this is called as perpendicular bisector. So let us find out 3 perpendicular bisectors of a right angle triangle. So first I am drawing right angle triangle like the last time I tried. So what I will do, for drawing this right angle triangle, I am going to make a base here. This is my base of right angle triangle, right everybody? And then if you want, you can use this also for making, right everybody? Last time I have used protractor. Now this time I am trying with what? I am trying with this set square. Even this is a good thing to make right angle triangle. See, 90 degrees I have got. What I have got? 90 degrees. So this is nothing but my right angle obtained. Now somewhere, as per your convenience, you join it. So as per my length of scale, I am making it. It is not necessary that how much length we should take. Any triangle of any length you can make. Now see, this is your 90 degrees. Means it is your right angle triangle. Now perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular means what? Cutting exactly from the center. So what I am doing? Very easy thing it is. Now this time what I am doing, you know. See here. Directly take at the end. After taking at the end, what I will do? One I will draw here. Okay everybody? And one from here. Just look here everybody. So one I am trying from here, and that comes where it comes here. So one and two arcs have cut each other. Again at the same place I am going. Again at the same place. And what I am doing? I am cutting it from here, and again I am trying to cut it from here. So see, this is over. Now what I am going to do? I am trying to join these two. See, I am trying to join these two. It will come this way, and it is going to come this way. So my perpendicular bisector of this side is ready. Okay everybody? Now my second I am trying to draw here. How I will try to draw? See, the second one, what I will do? Again I am going to take it this way. After taking it this way, what I am going to do? I am going to draw here. It was not proper. I am going to take it again. So what I am going to do? I am going to draw it here. This is ready. And by holding it upside, see what I have tried to do. Holding it upside exactly, I have tried to draw here. One side I have drawn. Now another side. How? Hold it again the same place. Same place you have to hold. And after holding it for the same place, draw another one here. Right everybody? Another one here. And hold it upside and draw another one here. Now this is ready. Now let us see where it goes. So I will try to match it up, and I am going to make it ready everybody. So see where it is coming. It is coming this way and coming here, and it is coming somewhere like this. See, if you will see, it is going here, right everybody? So my second is ready. See, this is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Means it is what? Perpendicular bisector. Now which side is remaining? Perpendicular bisector of this side. So what I will do? I am going to take it here. After taking it here from this point, I am going to draw here this way. Right everybody? And after taking from here, I am going to draw here. Ready? After then, again I am going to hold it here. See, same span. Don't change the span. And after taking it here, I am going to draw. It has to be drawn here. And after taking it from here, so let me elongate it, because it is not going to intersect each other. So what I am doing? See, little bit long I am taking, long. So that intersection point I am going to get. Now see what to do. Let me intersect it here. Right everybody? And now what has happened? While drawing it, it has to go. Now everybody, one thing is little bit problematic here. This arc has not come properly. This arc should have come exactly from here, but doesn't matter. We are going to start with it. So I am drawing it here. See what I am doing. I am going to connect it from here. Ready everybody? So this is my connectivity, and ahead, now what I will do? I will connect it this way. Now see. Right everybody? So now I have got this third one, which is here. See everybody. So these are my three perpendicular bisectors. My first perpendicular bisector was on this segment. It was exactly 90 degrees by taking two arcs here and here. It is straight. My second was on this line, which was here and here. It went like this. And my third one was from here to here, and it was exactly this way. But main important, how can you say that your three perpendicular bisectors are correct? So they must exactly match each other on this hypotenuse. Exactly here. If this point has been matched, means your answer is correct. So here see everybody, with the help of blackboard and my this set square and this geometrical compass box, I have tried to make you understand today's practice set number 1, but it was very difficult for me because I can't hold it properly. Hope so you must have understood. Try to solve this in the notebook with the help of your compass box. Thank you everybody.